Today we're making oatmeal. That's right, we're in the kitchen making that thing you either love or hate. But I promise you, stick around. This new recipe is going to change your whole life. Let's go. Today we're making oatmeal, and I love oatmeal. Most bodybuilders choose to eat oatmeal every day simply because it's low glycemic, has a lot of fiber, it's good for your cholesterol, and it's just the best breakfast you can have. The only problem with oatmeal is that some people don't like it. You know, it's lumpy, it's wet, kind of slimy. Some people just choose not to eat it, or they were force-fed it as kids and it wasn't ever made delicious, just plain crummy oatmeal. I don't know. This is for you guys especially, but even if you're an oatmeal lover like me, like for me it's like comfort food, you're still going to get a kick out of it. We are basically going to be toasting the oats rather than cooking it in water. So just follow along and you're going to see how we do this. So I got my pan going. It's about 8 out of 10 in terms of the heat level. And the first thing we're going to do is we got our oats. I got a cup of oats here, and just going to throw it in the pan, just like that. And as soon as it gets in the pan, start moving it around. You're really just trying to toast it, but the key is to just keep moving it around. Right about now, just as long as it's in the pan, I'm going to go with pumpkin seeds. I like to add pumpkin seeds. There's a lot of actually good protein in pumpkin seeds. You know, they're seeds, so they still have fat, they got fiber, but it does add a good texture to the oats. So I got about 1/3 of a cup of pumpkin seeds in here. And with that, I'm also going to add some dried cranberries. So about the same. You choose how much you want, 1/3 of a cup, 1/2 a cup if you really want to push it. So if you didn't want to add these pumpkin seeds, another good option would be to, say, add almond slivers or even pecans. Okay, just make sure it's not too big. If you ever toasted your own nuts, like toasted pecans or walnuts, it's kind of the same process where you're moving it around slow, just making sure they're getting even heat on every side. So it's getting pretty brown, we're almost there. Now if you're dieting, you might not want to put those cranberries in there. That's up to you, how much sugars you can handle and what your coach says, if you got a coach that's helping you along. But you can still get by with this without the cranberries. It just will be a little too dry, but usually, see, I'm having a whole cup here. Usually if you're dieting, you may not have that much. So by the end of this, you'll understand why you can still work. But this, I would say, just for healthy eating in general, not necessarily contest dieting, especially if you're like 4 weeks out, but you know, this is a good thing to have just in general versus your regular oatmeal. Okay, so this is done. All right, so this is the next step. We're gonna just throw it in a bowl. A lot easier. Okay, the next step, I'm going to put a little cinnamon in there. Okay, so we got cinnamon and we have casein. Okay, casein's good. It comes out a little fluffier than just regular whey. Regular whey, like especially like a whey isolate, it gets a little flat, whereas this gives it a nice kind of fluffy texture to it. Okay, so you can kind of see there. Okay, so that's that. All right, so the last step, frozen blueberries. Okay, just a regular, you know, dinner spoon. I'm going a little extra here, and then you just want to stir it around, get casein protein mixed into everything, okay? And that's what you get, okay? So it's kind of like a muesli, right? It's that hot and cold combination, kind of like when you're having ice cream and apple pie. I've told a few people about this recipe, and everyone who's tried it loved it. The oatmeal haters, they love it too. So definitely give this a shot, okay? So I'll have the recipe down below. Comment, let me know if you tried it, let me know if you like it. If you put any other variations in there, let us all know, okay? This is a game changer for all those people who are having a hard time getting their oatmeal in, because there's so many benefits and it's not the kind of thing you want left out of your diet. You're gonna want to eat this every day, all right? So thanks again, Way Too Fit. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.